Yeah, fantastic. So, a very good afternoon to all. I welcome you all to the day 5 session of the Faculty Development Program on Design Thinking. This is our last and the concluding session. Mr. Amit Kumar Patel, who is a young and enthusiastic personality. He is a managing director at Factual IP Law Services. He is registered Indian patent agent and working as an independent IP law practitioner in the domains of patent, trademark, copyright, and design. He is also serving as an advisory and core strategy planner for numerous startups, MSMEs, industry associations, academic institutions, and universities for innovative culture build-up and strategic application of IP and IP portfolio building, and guiding them for strategic partnership and IP commercialization. He had passionately delivered more than 300 IP expert sessions on varied topic of intellectual property, innovation, entrepreneurship on various stages. He had successfully supported for many more than 500 IP generations by startups, MSMEs, and academic institutions. He has completed his M.Pharma with an specialization in pharmaceutics from KB College of Pharmacy, Gandhinagar in 2010. He also holds a PG diploma in patent law degree from Nalsaria University, Hyderabad. He has completed his LLB from Gujarat University. He had also completed the advanced course on IPR and business conducted jointly by KIPO, WIPO, CAST, KIPA. He is also registered Indian patent agent. Paxual IP law firm, from where he is a managing director, is a fast-growing intellectual property law firm which offers a full range of patent, trademark, design, and all other form of IP and allied services, including protection, management, and enforcement of IP rights. Factual services also include high-end IP analytics, commercialization, licensing, and IP contract practices. Before starting his own IPR practice, he had worked as an assistant professor IPR and patent and was leading the university IPR cell activities at Gujarat Technological University for a period of 7 years. Uh, at Gujarat Technical University, he had played a key role for setting up of two WIPO TICS Technology Support Center and NRDC IFC, which is National Research Development Corporation and Innovation Facilitation Center. He was a course coordinator for GTU running IPR, PG diploma in IPR and IP valuation and management. At GTU, he has designed, developed, and high impacting novel IP initiative like as the patent search analysis report activity, patent drafting exercise activity, project monitoring and mentoring system in association with industry expert, faculty and student associates. He had published more than 10 books and several research papers in the domain of IPR. He is deeply interested in the field of IPR and patent and presently doing his PhD on the topic of patent commercialization. Sir, it's an honor to have you here, Sir Amit. I would just virtually share this dice with you. Next 1 hour is totally up to you. You may feel free to interact whenever you can. I can assure you that you are the most august gathering you can ever have. Thank you so much for being with us, sir. Go ahead, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Manojji, and namaskar to all the faculty members. It was a very brief and kind introduction, Manojji, and I am really thankful to you for being with all the senior faculty members from across the India. Right, many of the faculty members are quite senior to me, so this was a quite memorable experience for myself too, for being interacting with all of them. You can say it's a mini India, right? People from all the major parts of the country, right? And technology has played a really good role. Before COVID, we were running behind, we were running away from the online tools. And today, because of we are all acquainted, we are so comfortable that on the same, from the comfort of our home office, we are equally well connected with all the stakeholders. So this is really good, and I'm thankful and blessed to be with all of you. So please confirm whether my slide is visible to all. Okay. Yes, thanks for the confirmation. So friends,
Yes, very
Manoj
much.
ji, yes, Manoj ji has briefed me about the this is a AICT sponsored FDP on design thinking, and all of you were gone through fundamentals and its importance of design thinking, what it is and how it is important, and how we can apply its knowledge in our day-to-day life and as well as our teaching methodology. And we can motivate how we can motivate our students for experimentation and
Wonderful.
really problem solution.
We should have
So
on 25th to till second or first. Now, as the semester started late, so we had exams at that time. Then now we
yes, so this is the last session for this FDB series, and I'm going to discuss about the IPR. What is IPR? What are the different forms of IPR? How it is associated with our life? What is the IP system in India? What is India's strength and why it is required? So this is all we will going to discuss about in next 1.5 hours. So friends, before I actually starts my presentation on IPR, I would like to make a bridge between design thinking and the IPR, how they are closely associated. So creativity is thinking upon new things. We all are human beings, and by God grace, right, in terms of medical science, all the human beings are with a brain. All the living human beings are, you might see any abnormality with respect to any person not having one eye, not one hand, one not leg, or any abnormality in their body. But you won't see any human being without a brain. Right? So with that brain, every human being has a capacity to create something, to think something. So creativity is thinking up new things. And this thinking up is related to the design thinking. How creatively you are looking at one problem and how you are applying some of your fundamentals design thinking approach to create something innovative and innovation. So innovation is doing new thing, whereas creativity is thinking up for the new thing. So thinking with respect to design thinking, and when you apply that thinking for development of one invention or innovation for that particular problem solution, there comes a innovation, implementation. And when you create, when you develop that particular item, whatever you have conceptualized, you have overcome to that particular problem. And once that solution is available, there comes a role of how you can protect it by means of intellectual property right. So design thinking with respect to looking at the problem and identifying different ways to overcome that problem. And innovation, invention is with respect to implementation of your thoughts for that problem overcoming. And once the solution is developed, you have a means to protect it by means of suitable IP instruments like patent, trademark, copyright, design. So design thinking, I found two interesting and very beautiful definitions given by subject experts who has defined design thinking like is neither art nor science nor a religion. It is the capacity ultimately for interactive thinking. So it is been given by Tim Brown, and design thinking is a human-centered approach to innovation. Human-centered approach to innovation that grows from the designer's toolkit to integrate the need of people, the possibilities of technology, and the requirements for a business success. So here comes a different roles, a problem identification, then your thought application, then its solution for the society with the integration of technology, and or development of a business model so as to solve that particular problem for the larger group of the society, as well as creating more number of jobs and also supporting the economy, creating a business. And it is ultimately, this is also related with your brain. This is all. Design thinking is also related with your brain. So now coming up with respect to this background, and this all of you have in detail gone through the different concepts and fundamentals of design thinking. Now coming to our today's present topic, intellectual property right. So before we actually go and discuss about what is IPR, how it is linked with design thinking and why it is important, try to understand what this particular area is, what this intellectual IPR, this domain is, and why it is, and what this domain caters to. So look, to understand what this area is, the meaning lies within these words itself. IPR, intellectual property right. So to understand its meaning, you require to break down this full name into different words: intellectual property and right. So first, try to understand the meaning of intellectual. So intellectual means we are saying that this student is more intelligent than others, right? So that intelligence is not related with any age or qualification or a gender, right? Intelligence is directly related with your brain. So, and that intelligence doesn't have any relation with respect to any weight. You cannot say that this student has a 70 kg weight and other has a 60 kg. So that 70 kg student is more intelligent. No, this guy is a PhD holder and this is a diploma holder. And that's why the PhD holder is more intelligent. This is not so. Intellectual intelligence, this is related to your brain. Brain, a human mind capacity. Human mind capacity. So this is intellectual property right. First of all, this is dealing with human mind creativity, intellectual. Second thing is a property. Property means ownership. So property is mainly of two types: tangible property and intangible property. So tangible property are the one which has a physical form in the nature. Anything which you can see from your eyes. Your laptop, your mobile phone, your table, your chair, your building, your automobiles, your jewelry, your accessories, or kitchen utensils, furnitures, electricity, anything which has a physical form. Those are the tangible properties. And we know that how to prove the ownership for this tangible property. You will, once you will have a question, how you will prove this laptop is yours, this mobile is yours, this house is yours. So you will say that this bill is on my name, or this is the registration paper on my name, and which proves its ownership. So that is the mechanism for proving the ownership for the tangible property. But another type of property is an intangible property. Intangible. And here the difference is this protects the items which doesn't have any physical form in the nature. No physical form. And these items doesn't have any physical form, and that's why you cannot see it. And this includes principally the human mind creations. Anything which is generating from your brain, intellectual. So whatever would be your thoughts, whatever would be your idea, whatever kind of creation you are making, whether you are writing a novel, whether you are making a painting, whether you are taking any good photograph, whether you are making a video, whether you are making a script for any movie, whether you are writing a computer program, software, mobile application, website, whether you are making solution for any technical problem by applying the scientific principle, making a new prototype for any article, a water bottle, shoes, textile product, jewelry design, or any kind of human mind creativity. So first is the intellectual, anything which is generating from your brain. Property means taking ownership for your human mind creativity. Property and the rights. So once you have a property, ownership for your human mind creativity, what rights you have? Suppose you have a land on a crossroad. So you have a rights whether to build a hotel on that plot, whether to build a residential your building, whether to build a commercial plot, whether to build a garden, whether to make a parking plot. So this is your property and you have a rights what to do with it. So similarly, once you have a human mind creativity, you protect it, and once you have a ownership for your human mind creativity, how you can deal with that property. You can permit others, give license to use your property, you can sell it out, you can commercialize it, you can practice by your own. So this is the area, intellectual human mind creativity, taking ownership for those creativity, and once you have ownership, what you can do with them. So this is the broader area which covers a human mind creativity in a broader perspective. And this includes, right, in the next slide we will see, this includes different types of IP instrument like patent, trademark, copyright, design. So these are the types of IPR. So look, this was the fundamental what we discussed in terms of legal definition or the fundamental. This is the definition of IPR or the fundamental of IPR. It usually gives creator. You could be a creator, your student could be a creator, or any person who has a brain, whoever thinks. It usually gives creator whatever he is thinking, whatever he is creating, he is regarded as creator. And for his creation, an exclusive right, excluding all others. The person who has created a right would be given only to him, via excluding all others. So it usually gives creator an exclusive right only to the creator and excluding all others over the use of his creation. Whatever he has created, exclusive right for his creation for his own purpose for a limited period of time. So like your tangible property, right? One land plot, say for your example, your great grandfather has brought it, he has given to your grandfather, to your father, to you, your children, grandchildren. So till the time you are able to maintain it, it would remain with your family ownership. But these IP rights, this comes with a limited time period offer. And these different for patent, different time period, trademark different, copyright different. And these are granted by the government. No person can say that your college will grant you a patent, your university will grant, one company will grant, or one professional will grant. No. These IP rights can only and only granted by the government. And importantly, they are territorial in the nature. Means whichever the country you have applied for or the registered, your IP would be valid in that country only. So look friends, again try to understand, this is the basic and fundamental of IPR. These 4 lines, what this IPR is, and I strongly believe if you want to extract or if you want to gain maximum from anything, you require to understand its fundamental. And when you are discussing for IPR, this is the fundamental of IPR, these 4 lines. So what IPR actually means, it usually gives creator who has invented, it usually gives creator an exclusive right only to him, excluding others, for the use of his creation for a limited period of time, and these are granted by government. And these are country specific, means if you have created something, if you have developed something, and if you apply for patent of that creation into India, it means that patent would be valid only and only into India. if you will not go and file for that particular invention or patent into other countries, those countries are free to use your invention without asking you, without taking your permission, without giving any single rupee to you. So that is territorial right. And also reverse is true. It means if something really innovative is being developed into USA, Germany, Japan, Korea, Israel, and if those guys are not protecting their invention into India, you are also free to use those inventions. And you can explore full of Indian market or any other countries where they have not applied for IP protection. So this is the fundamental of IP. So in today's time, friends, in today's time, we are living in the knowledge-based, private sector-oriented economy. Today, knowledge is the power, information is power. And in today's time, the value of IPR is increasing day by day. Right? This is not only, IP is not only important for the bigger companies or a larger university. It is equally important for small individual person as well. Right? So how you can say that? Say for example, your friend today, he might own 100 acre of land. So he is more richer to you. But if you are creating one mobile application, one creation or one solution to one problem. So in today's time, based on your thoughts, your creativity, a problem solution, if you are protecting that via suitable means of IPR, your that particular brand or that solution or a product can create one particular idea. That creation can be 1,000 crore industry. So in today's time, so this is not only important for a bigger company or a university. This equally applies to small individuals as well. And a really good example to showcase, to give you an importance of IPR is to a good example of a WhatsApp. So WhatsApp is a one mobile application everyone uses in today's time. The present ownership is by the Facebook, which they have brought nearly in the year of 2015 from their creator. WhatsApp has brought it from their creator in 2015 at the cost of nearly $19 billion. $19 billion. So look friends, what basically WhatsApp is one mobile application which caters to a human requirement for the communication. So before WhatsApp, there was a scenario like if any person wants to communicate, there was only a mode of a telephone. And there was a day, that was a scenario like that. If you want to communicate with your outside India relatives, you might require to pay 15 rupees, 20 rupees per minute charge as a ISD call. So to solve those problems, their creator has come up with this internet-based mobile application whereby they started, you install one computer mobile application into your device, another person will also install. And they both are connected to internet. Here, based on one party will send one text message, other will receive. So this was the basic idea. Based on that, they have created application. And this is, as the application is developed, others have used it and they have added more and more features, right? Once it has been reached, 1 mark, 2 mark, blue color conversion, then a voice call, video call, file transfer, then all those features. So based on this, how it has been evolved. But fundamentally, it caters to this problem, a communication problem at the no cost, internet-based communication. And this product is being brought by the Facebook at the cost of $90 billion. Now try to understand what is the value of $19 billion, right? We are saying $19 billion, okay, 19, that is not a big deal. But when you will convert into Indian rupees, you will really understand what is the value. 1 billion is equal to 100 crore. 100 crore. In Indian language, we are saying 1 abaj. right? 1 billion is equal to 100 crore. So $19 billion, let's say, consider it as a $20 billion for ease of calculation. So 20 billion is equal to 20 into 100, 2000 crore dollars. Dollar. Now convert dollar into rupees. So 2000 into nearly 70. 2000 into 70, it means 1,40,000 crore. 1,40,000 crore rupees. 1 rupee is equal to 1 crore, as a 1,40,000 crore rupees. This is the value at what cost Facebook has brought this one particular mobile application. And when it is been brought, the WhatsApp team who is in managing entire world operation is not more than 50% team. So this is the value of idea. This is the value of creativity. So that particular person who has created that mobile application, that is being brought by this Facebook at the cost of 1,40,000 crore rupees. And this is, look at the another example of a Google. So just 30-year-old company, 2 PhD students from Stanford University, they are working on one project. They develop one algorithm. What that algorithm, basically a computer program. So what that computer program is doing, that computer program, based on your text input, that algorithm deals and identifies, filter the information available on the internet and gives a better page rank to the required information. So based on that one computer algorithm program, what they have developed, within a period of 30 years, in today's time, Google is world's most prestigious brand. So that is the power of IPR. So this is not only, and that's why I'm saying, this is not only important for the bigger companies or the universities. This is equally important for today's time for all the small students to individual faculty, to a MSME units, a single institute, to a bigger university, and entire state, to a country. So, and that's why in today's time we require to give a due respect to IP. Fundamentally, we require to understand why it is important, and then we strategically improve our strategy to protect our creativity by means of suitable IP instruments. So this is the basic of IPR, what this field is and why it is important in today's time. So all of you have heard about all these words: a patent, trademark, copyright, design, integrated circuit, geographical indication, and trade secret. So these are all types of IPR, subset of a IPR. IPR is a superset, and these all are the subset of IPR. And these all protects a specific kind of human mind creativity. In the next slide, we will see what kind of creativity is protected by which type of IP. So the message over here is patent, trademark, copyright, design. These are the type of IPR, IP instruments, and these comes under the intellectual property right superset. So this is the you can say intellectual property tree, and here you will find a different things like a patent, trademark, copyright, design, PCT application, merit system, litigation, infringement, and many things. So look, IP rights, nature and fundamental of IP rights. So fundamental, a basic characteristic of IP. So fundamentally, this is related to intangible assets. The thing which doesn't have a physical form in the nature. Intangible asset, human mind creativity. Human, you cannot see what is going on with a mind of your colleague, your friend, or your student. So this is intangible for intangible things. These are also transferable, like physical assets, like a land, an automobile, car, or a building. How you transfer from one person to other. In a similar way, These IP rights is also you can transfer from one person to other person. These are territorial in the nature, country specific. If you have registered into India, it would be valid only in India. These are given something for something. So government gives you exclusivity. These rights only granted by government. So government give you exclusivity in exchange of a something, and that something is a full disclosure of your know-how. If you need a patent protection and exclusivity for 20 years, you require to transfer your knowledge into a paper, and in exchange of that, government will give you 20 years of exclusivity, and that is, so government gives you exclusivity in exchange for a full disclosure of your know-how in a piece of paper, so that other person from any part of the world can freely refer those documents, can reverse engineer those into their factory or laboratory and can practice it. So in exchange of that, government gives you exclusivity. It also comes with a limitations and exceptions. So government has given a standard limitations and a standard exceptions. What cannot be patented, what cannot be copyrighted, what cannot be protected by a trademark, what cannot be designed. So standard exclusions are also defined by the government under these respective Act, Patent Act, Trademark Act, Design Act, Copyright Act. These are time bound in the nature. All IP rights are time bound in nature. These are exclusivity and monopoly. So this gives you a monopoly into the market. This gives you an exclusive right only to you, excluding others. So fundamentally, now you all have a brief idea that IPR fundamentally protects human mind creativity. And we usually say patent, trademark, copyright, design. So these all fundamentally protects intangible assets. So this is like you are proving that this car is your, this laptop is your, this building is your, this land plot is your. How you will prove it? Based on some paper. This bill is for this bill for this laptop is on my name, and that's why this laptop is mine. A building, so this is the registration paper on my name, and that's why this I am the owner for this building. ये लैंड का पूरा रजिस्ट्रेशन पेपर मेरे नाम पर है, and that's why I am the owner for this land plot. So similarly, when it comes to patent, trademark, copyright, design, so this is when you go through a defined government procedure, when you submit all the required documents, when you satisfy all the requirement and go through entire process, at the end, government gives you certificate like this, a trademark certificate like this, light pink color, a patent certificate like light blue color, a design certificate like a light green color, and a copyright certificate like a white color. And here on the national emblem, government certifies that, government gives you a right that this trademark is given to you, this patent is given to you, this design is given to you, or this copyright is assigned to you. And based on this, it has been said that you are owner for this, either patent, trademark, copyright. And this proves you are the owner, and this gives you exclusivity. So look, IP at all places around yourself, right? Anything. So anything around yourself is a human mind creativity, right? And it has been evolved over a generations or a years. So everything around yourself, you can say, there is no person can say that IP doesn't have any role in my life. IP plays an important role for the just newborn baby to a very aged person who is just about to die. It equally plays an important role to an illiterate person from any remote location of our country to our prime minister or a president. IP plays an important role in everyone's life. So here is some example to prove this. So even without If you not read anything around yourself, you will identify what company's shoes is this. You will say that this shoes is from the Reebok. How? So you will say that this is the symbol of the Reebok company. So this is the identity. When I say Apple, when I say Facebook, Reliance, Tata, you will also able to recall their logo. Right? When I will say a yes tick mark, you will say this is a Nike. The 3 lines, you will say this is a Adidas. So this is a identity. Identity. And such identity can be protected by a trademark. A name of a Reliance, Tata, Apple, or any other company. Whether you are starting your business, you are thinking to start a business, you will start with giving it a name. And that name could be a greater brand of tomorrow. So that name can be protected by means of a trademark. So Reebok itself is a trademark. It is producing a different products, a childcare product, walking shoes, a running shoes, party wear shoes, or a formal shoes. And there are a different product range. So this is a real flex. So this is also a trademark, a confidential and undisclosed information, so that this is a product. In whatever way you will twist it, it will regain its original position without actually damaging the product quality. So this is how they are manufacturing. It is their trade secret. Externally appearance. So this Reebok company itself manufactures 1,000 types of shoes, each looking different from other. So each, just the external look of any article, they are protecting by a design. A copyright. So copyright, in what packet it would pack, वो पैकेट का एक्सटर्नल कलर क्या होगा, क्या लेबल होगा, अंदर एक छोटा लिफलेट होगा, दैट ऑल विल कम अंडर कॉपीराइट. इसका जो एडवर्टाइजमेंट, कॉमर्शियल एडवर्टाइजमेंट आएगा, न्यूज़पेपर एडवर्टाइजमेंट आएगा, ऑल दोज वुड बी ए कॉपीराइट. एंड नोवेल एंड इन्वेंटिव, ये फैब्रिक जो होगा वॉशेबल रहेगा, ड्यूरेबल रहेगा, इसका जो फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी मिलती है, दिस इज द टेक्नोलॉजी. फॉर दैट दे कैन प्रोटेक्ट बाय पेटेंट. सो सिमिलरली एनी प्रोडक्ट, आपका वॉच है, आपका स्पेक्ट है, आपके क्लोथ है, आपके फुटवेयर है, आपका लैपटॉप आ गया, आपका फूड आ गया, आपका किचन यूटेंसिल्स, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी, कम्युनिकेशन डिवाइस और एनीथिंग, one product can be protected by multiple types of IP instrument. It is not say that one product आपने कुछ डेवलप किया तो उस पर सिर्फ पेटेंट मिलेगा. No, that particular thing can be protected. Likewise, it can be protected by different IPR instruments. So IP is useful for, as I said, no person can say that IP is not playing any role in their life. IP is useful for all the stakeholders of the society. From a researcher to a academician, students, faculties, to a industry, whether a micro, small, medium enterprises, a startup, to a very giant multinational companies, a society, all the, whether you are creating anything or not. But अगर आपके घर में पार्ले जी बिस्किट खाया जाता है, that means that product is coming to your home. Trademark. Whether you are using a mobile phone, so that phone could be of a Samsung or a Apple or a Lenovo or a MI. So that is a company. वो mobile phone में आप जियो का सिम डालोगे, there comes a technology that can be protected by patent or other things. आपके घर में कोई भी kids, when they are watching any cartoon characteristics, so those characteristics are also copyrighted content. Right? Just 10 days before, WIPO has given a tweet that this Superman, Ant-Man, and these DuckTales, these are the 4-decade-year-old, 4 decades, 40 years. These are the most, and for entire world, these are the most reputed cartoon characteristics. And they are not just limited to that particular one movie or one cartoon serial or episode. Based on those characteristics, they are making billions of dollars of business. When your kid is buying one pencil with those cartoon characteristics like Motu Patlu or DuckTales or Spider-Man, or when he is buying a T-shirt or a shoes or one watch or cap, water bottle or a shoulder bag. Every time these are the merchandise good, and every time you are paying to a shopkeeper, but one part of that pay is going to the copyright holder. So these are making a huge business. And look, just recently our Prime Minister is debating, and our government is debating a lot with respect to toys. The toy industry for entire world is $100 billion market. And in our India, we are not making, our Indian toy industry is just about to die. There are a very few players. So government is pushing behind for making India, self-sustained India, Atmanirbhar India, Toy Innovation Challenge. So we also, as a learned person, faculty member, we have to think, this is not just only a toy, doesn't mean that for our kids. It plays a really important role for our economy as well, right? It is also associated for making India, self-sustained India, Atmanirbhar Bharat, a large number of job creativity, a greater boost for Indian economy, a improved GDP, or also improving our export to other countries. And at the same time, protecting our culture and giving a greater, you can say, a greater moral learnings to our kids via giving our toys. So it has a great meaning. So all the persons of society, it also important for the government, and this is also importantly, right, as it is said, every person's life is IP plays a role in every person's life, and at the same time, this is the field which applies to all the technical domains of all the industry type. Whether you are in the agriculture industry, whether you are in the rocket science, whether you are in the communication industry, pharmaceutical, textile, jewelry, this applies to all the technical domain of all the industry. So IP is everywhere. You will find its presence everywhere. So IP is an important business tool. IP means a business. You can say in today's time, right? Here, maximum are the faculty members. You can say our faculty members, we are saying that we are running behind for a research paper publication, then a patent filing. And if any faculty member is filing any patent, those faculty member or the institutions, those who are filing more number of patent, what they are doing is they are making a good frame of those patent certificates and writing into their or giving into their office 5 patent on credit of this faculty member, or a 20 patent on the credit of this faculty. So the IP is not only meant for your CV purpose or for the decoration of your office or institute or for your brochure of your college. IP means a business. IP means a business. And
Sir, if you can allow me, there is some queries coming in the chat box also.
Okay.
So I would request the concerned person, if you can unmute and come in, that will be better, because it is the right time to take that query. So may I request person who is joining as admin to come in? Please unmute yourself. I know you might have logged from your official ID.
I think, Vinod sir, sorry
Yeah.
sir, but I think this is, if we will start on the questioning, I have really important slide to discuss.
Okay. But sir, I would only request you just note down these queries, because otherwise we will miss this. Because the chat box is going flooding. It is actually flooding something. So at the end we'll take it, no issues. You please go ahead, sir.
Right. And I would request, if any faculty has any relevant question, you just write and type into text box as well. At the end, we will take all the questions. Right. So by 3:45, we have to complete the session so that we can give a good amount for the discussion. So IP means a business. So, and this is how I'm saying, look, this is the slide. This represents the Fortune 500 companies and the increasing importance of IP for the Fortune 500 companies over a period of 1975 to 2010. Here you will find a two color, white color and the orange color. You can say a brown color. White represents the tangible asset, their plant, machinery, and the property, what they are actually holding, and the intangible asset. So as for this company, as the time period is increasing, the importance of IP is increasing, right? And this is not only true for the Fortune 500 company. This is equally true for the each and individual small person, like a one student or faculty as well, and a startup and SME as well. So in today's time, look at the Microsoft. The company itself is a one computer program company. A Google, a 30-year-old company, is built a world most prestigious plant based on one computer algorithm development. Look at the example of a Flipkart, Amazon, Facebook, Ola, Uber, Swiggy, Zomato, WhatsApp. These are the companies. These are built up, and these are the companies. Look, we are in today's time. We are repetitively hearing the word unicorn. A startup company whose valuation is crossing more than $1 billion. So these are the companies, and these are majorly in today's time, they are associated with a customer-oriented or internet-based companies, right? So, and this doesn't mean that they are only, this doesn't mean that only innovation related to IT, they are only able to sustain and grow. These, look at the example of a nanotechnology, pharmaceuticals, or next generation materials, right? If you are working in those domains, you can also be a great successful person. So IP is important. The importance of IP is increasing day by day. And look, this slide represents the country's performance. The data represented over here is the World Bank data. And this represents the royalty and license fee received and paid by one company in the year of 2012. So royalty and license fee received. आप कब royalty pay करोगे? When you will receive a royalty. So if you have created something, right? If you have created something and if your product is very well known into the market, then and then other will ready to pay a royalty. So this comes, here comes a role of IP. Look at, in this list, USA is on the top. This is the country. What is royalty this country has received? What is royalty they have paid? And what is the balance for this country for the 2012? So USA is on the top. The USA has received in one year alone. This country has received $124 billion as a royalty for the development of their product by the other countries or use of their product by the other country. And in exchange, they have paid $39 billion to other countries for the use of their technology and their product. So on an average, $84 billion come to USA from other country for the use of their technology and their product. Look, where India is, India received $321 million, not billion. From this length, you are able to see the difference. And we ended up to pay $3.9 billion to other countries. So we are on the negative side, $3.6 billion. So look friends, how actually, so the message over here is India is on the negative side. And this country, USA, Japan, Germany, they are on the positive side. And how this actually works, this doesn't mean कि हमारे प्राइम मिनिस्टर मोदी साहब जाएंगे, एक चेक लिखेंगे और हर कंट्री के प्रेसिडेंट और प्राइम मिनिस्टर को देंगे. No. Whenever you are going into any canteen and you are drinking one Coca-Cola, whether that canteen is run and owned by your own self or your uncle, but when you are paying 10 rupees for that Coca-Cola, part of that 10 rupees is going to the USA, the company of the US. When you are ordering a Domino's pizza, when you are buying a Puma shoes, when you are buying a Mercedes car, BMW car, so these are the well-known companies. When you are using a Google, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, so these are the companies from the other country. So any transactions, right? So the message over here is, if we want to make our country a $5 trillion economy, $5 trillion economy, we are required to generate more of technology. We are required to build more of the brands. Our brand is required, like how we are running behind the foreign brands. Similarly, we are also required to generate those brands whose demand is also very, very high into other countries. If we are able to create those brands, then our export will increase, then our GDP will increase, then more number of jobs will increase, then we will come into positive side, and then those would be a days when our economy, where our living standard would also increase. Imagine the situation, whatever US citizens, their universities or companies, whatever they are creating, based on those technologies, other companies are using, and $84 billion is coming to their economy. $20 billion is equal to 1,40,000 crore Indian rupee. So imagine $84 billion. So this is the revenue other countries are giving to your country. So when such a high amount of cash inflow would come to your country, what would be the scenario? How strong would be your economy? So this is where the IP comes, right? So this is how, and this is high. And from this slide, the message from this slide is, stop running behind the foreign brands, whether those are the foods, your day-to-day life, right? Instead of running behind the, you can say a Colgate, or running behind the Audi or Mercedes car, go and buy the Make in India product or a Indian origin product. Instead of going and having a Coca-Cola, go and prefer a ganne ka juice or a lime water, lemon juice, right? So instead, a part of that money would remain within our economy and it would build up. So look, this slide represents how IP is important for the economy of the country. So there was a study conducted into the European Union. This is the report. And this study represents the finding, like for entire European Union, 28% of all jobs in the Europe, which counts for 60 million, 6 crore are directly related to the IPR intensive industries. 38% of all employment, accounting for 8.2 million, 82 million, 8.8 crore 20 lakh, they are directly and indirectly related to the IP. IPR intensive industries pays a significantly higher wage. The employees who are working in these industries are getting more pay than the persons who are working into non-IP based industry. 42% of the total economy of the entire European Union, which accounts for the 5.7 trillion euro, are because of the IPR based industry. 1 trillion is equal to 1,000 billions. So 5.7 trillion means nearly 6,000 billion. And this is euro, even a higher price compared to a dollar. So you can imagine what is the IP contributing to their economy. So in India, we doesn't have carried out any such report, but yes, for Indian economy as well, IP is also playing a greater role. When you are saying IP based industry, so these pharmaceuticals, communication industry, refinery industry, automobile industry, food processing industry, these you can say entertainment industry, these are IP intensive industries. So for India, or we are knowing that service industry is also playing a greater role for our GDP. So what that service industry is, that is also IP based industry. So it is playing an important role from individual to a larger country or a multinational companies. So why IP is important? Look, we are saying, look at the another good example to discuss over here. iPhone 7, right? We are in today's time, there is an iPhone 12, but this is an iPhone 7, which says it was selling at the cost of nearly $650. और वो आईफोन बनाने का बेसिक मैन्युफैक्चरिंग कॉस्ट था नियरली $220 and just $220, and company is selling at the retail price of $650. And still, when the new iPhone is launched, then similar would be the scenario for iPhone 12. The higher proportion would be the profit margin, right? Manufacturing cost or selling price के बीच में very huge difference. And because of this, even when the new iPhone is launched, the people are literally making lines behind the iPhone store. Over a period of 2 days, they are waiting for over a night period, right, to get that iPhone. And this makes, look, even though this makes Apple is the world's private sector company whose valuation is over $2 trillion. Entire world's first private sector company whose valuation is over a $2 trillion. And for an entire Indian country, we are targeting to be a $5 trillion economy by 2025. Imagine the power of this one company. And even though having this greater valuation, the interesting fact about Apple is that Apple doesn't have a single manufacturing plant in entire world. Not only in US, not only in China, or not only in India. Apple doesn't have a single manufacturing plant of their own ownership into entire world. They just develop a greater technology, greater products, greater manufacturing processes, develop their product from the other third-party sources, and invest their greater energy for marketing their products in the greatest way. And this makes a greatest technology, whatever they are developing, they are protecting by greatest means of IP instruments. Apple, a brand itself, whatever would be a technology they are developing, they are protecting by best means of patents. And this is all cumulatively making this country, making this company a greatest value private sector company. So look, this is how the IP is important in today's time. Now, IP system in India, look. So as I said earlier, this is ultimately governed by government of India. In government of India, there is a Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Under that ministry, we have a DPIIT, which is earlier known as DIPP. So that DPIIT regulates the functioning of the patent office. And that patent office regulates these all types of IPR: patent, design, copyright, geographical indications. And look, this slide represents what kind of creativity can be protected by which type of IP instrument. So patent protects innovative product and process. So if your creation is development of a new product, new process, that can be patented. And at the same time, look, in our Indian academic scenario, we think that patent means a very, very great scientist or very renowned person, they can only go for patenting. If you doesn't have a greatest resources available, if you doesn't have a greatest laboratories, you cannot do a research, and then you cannot do a patent. So these are a myth. With respect to whatever the resources available to you, you can address to those level of problems, right? A farmer, with respect to when at your home, if you have any problems, you are not going to identify a professional and get it solved. Whether you are not an electrician, whether you are not a plumber, or whether you are not a civil engineer or an electrician, but still to some problems you are solving it by means of your intellectual, your understanding. So in a similar way, if you are developing a entire product, you can patent, or if you are developing a very small change into existing product, really very small change, really very small change. So that small change of that particular entire product or an entire process can be patented. So पूरा का पूरा प्रोडक्ट तो पेटेंट कर ही सकते हो, प्रोसेस पेटेंट कर ही सकते हो, but at the same time, and here is the greatest scope. World is doing these things in a greatest way. We Indians are not. So at the basic, and this is, you can say, a basic IP awareness. So as a faculty member, we require to understand this fundamental. For getting patent, अगर आपका कोई भी स्टूडेंट, आपका कोई भी ग्रुप ऑफ स्टूडेंट कोई भी प्रोजेक्ट करता है एंड उसने काफी छोटा सा फॉर एंटायर प्रोडक्ट, अगर उसने, लुक दिस इज अ बॉटल, राइट, और ये बॉटल का ओपनर यहाँ पर, here he has created one small notch wherein you can fix your fingers and you can easily open it, right? There comes a bottle with a small notch over here. You can place your finger and you can open it. So these are kind of small creations can be patented, right? And these small inventions plays a greater role, and they are readily adopted by the market. So patent protects innovative product and process. Design protects external look of any articles. You will find 1,000 types of specs, 1,000 types of watch, 1,000 types of shoes, 1,000 types of your textile designs, 1,000 types of jewelry designs, 1,000 types of electronic equipment, your kitchen utensils, furniture designs, all kind of a pen, a pencil, or your notebook, or any article. So just an external look of any article. Just an external look of any article. So if you are creating any new article, whether jewelry, textile product, or a house utensil, anything, so that look would be protected by a design. Or trademark. So trademark protects a sign of a business, or name for a business. So Reliance, so name of Reliance, a logo of a Reliance. So those are protected by trademark. And at the same time, products of the Reliance, right? So likewise, a Reliance Jio, Reliance Trends, or a Reliance Fresh, or Reliance Refinery, and similarly. So when you are saying Parle-G biscuit, or trademark, Oreo biscuit, trademark, उसकी कंपनी, बनाने वाली कंपनी का नाम कुछ अलग होगा, right? But these are the well-known products. These products are running by their name itself. So you can protect a name of company via trademark, as well as the name of product as well via trademark. A geographical indication. So this protects a special products from a specified geographical location, like a Nagpur orange, Ratlami sev, Tirupati laddu, Odisha and West Bengal rasgulla, Basmati rice, Darjeeling tea, Kashmiri kesar, Gir mango, Tirupati laddu. So these are, first is a location, second is a good. So because of the special geographical condition of this area, because of the special skill set of the workers of those area, these products has a special characteristic compared to the similar product from the other region. And such products can be protected by geographical indication. And our Indian government in today's time giving a great emphasis for our culture protection, by means of geographical indication. Government is saying that each district should have their speciality, and those products should be protected by GI. And government is making those products a brand. So imagine that in today's time, what is the problem is our youth are not finding a job at their native place. And what? Because of that, they are required to move towards cities or tier 1, tier 2 cities. And because of this, our villages are getting emptier and these people are going to rush behind to other areas and our cities are getting denser and denser. So if suppose there would be a scenario that if your area, your locality, the government is identifying those products and those products are a brand, the world needs those products, right? So you would be very happy that to produce those goods, right? When you are selling that, you would be earning high amount of profit. So based on that, so GI, so it has a greater potential for creating a greater GDP, more number of job creations, and improving standard of our citizens, as well as protecting our culture and increasing our export. So this is geographical indication. Copyright. So copyright protects expression of thoughts into a tangible manner. Tangible manner. So this protects our movies, our novels, our cartoon characteristics, all this. So this has a greater potential. So they are not only one movie is not only limited to their 7 days, 10 days, or one cartoon characters. They are not limited to that one cartoon channel only. Based on those characters, billions of dollars business has been running. So semiconductor integrated circuit. So if you are developing a new circuitry design, new processor, new hardware to make the device compact, more powerful, less energy consumption, lesser heat production, such creations can be protected by semiconductor integrated circuit. So these are different type of IP instruments and each protects different type of human mind creativity. So this is a Indian IP system. In India, we have a one nationalized institute for IPR, Rajiv Gandhi National Institute of IPR at the Nagpur. We have 4 patent offices in 4 metro countries, Kolkata, Delhi, Chennai and Mumbai. We have 1 design office at the Kolkata. We have 5 trademark offices at 4 metro city and also 1 into the Ahmedabad. We have 1 geographical indication for entire country at the Chennai. We have 1 semiconductor integrated registry at the Delhi and 1 copyright office for entire country into the Delhi. So this is the jurisdiction for the patent. For patent offices, and these are the different states which comes under them. So Odisha, right? Or with respect to your state, you can identify under which patent office it comes. And in today's time, all the IP operations, they are very well equipped via online processing. So you can do a patent filing, patent prosecution, trademark filing, design filing, copyright filing via online mode as well. So the things have been improved quite a lot in today's time. Global IP filing activity. So while looking at the time constraint, I would like to skip some slides and would
So I would request you to kindly take the will be taking feedback of whole 5 days.
okay.
Then you
Okay.
start taking the queries, sir.
Okay. Okay. So just to conclude, this is
Yes, sir.
look friends. For patent, we discussed patent has a greater potential, right? And fundamentally, patent protects product and process. And entire anything and everything into the entire world is either a product or a process. So if your student or you are making a very small change into one existing product or process, or you are building up entire product or process, you can go for patenting. But friends, if you wish to go for patenting, look, these are the criteria. अगर आपको patent लेना है, the first criteria is the novelty. If you wish to go for patenting, the first disclosure of that invention should be into the patent application only. अगर आपने उसके बेस पर रिसर्च पेपर, उसका एक वीडियो बनाकर सोशल मीडिया पर, आपके न्यूज़पेपर में एडवर्टाइजमेंट या फिर प्रोडक्ट बना के मार्केट में बेच दिया, its novelty would be broken and you will not get a patent. So in today's time, first of all, try to understand, for getting patent, it doesn't mean that you should have a great resources available with you, right? And if your student are making a small creations as well, or creating one small notch for this bottle, can also be a patented. Right? So such kind of, if those are not available in entire world, if you are doing a literature review and if you are not finding them a similar product at anywhere else, you can go for patenting it. So if you wish to go for patent, don't to get a patent. अगर आपको patent चाहिए, what you should not do. And these are the biggest mistakes our academias are making. So what mistake we should not make, right? Stay away unless you go and file the patent application. अगर आपने आज पेटेंट फाइल कर दिया, आज आपने एप्लीकेशन फाइल कर दिया, from the next moment onwards you can do anything. But before filing patent application, stay away from any kind of publication. Or research paper publication, internet publication, newspaper publication, research poster presentation. If before filing a patent application, if you go and publish a research paper, it would no more be a novel. It is no more novel, not a patented. Stay away from taking part into any kind of award or a competitions, event, workshop, seminar, conferences, a public display of your prototype, and even in today's internet-based, social media-based environment, stay away from any kind of online disclosure as well. What students are doing, they are taking the entire video of their prototype working and posting it into a Instagram, Facebook, or a YouTube. Right? If they are doing it, their novelty is gone and they cannot go. That is, you are the owner, you have developed it, you are posting on your social media only, but the novelty is gone. Right? If you have developed it, and if you go for a production and marketing directly into a business, right? If you have developed a really good product, और वो product काफी अच्छा problem solve कर रहा है, and if that product is production cost is just 10 rupees, but it is solving a greater problem of the industry, and if you are selling it at the cost of 100 rupees a unit, you are earning a great profit. But the competitor will reverse engineer your product and they will sell at the cost of 30 rupees or 50 rupees. And you cannot take any action against them, even though you have developed it, because you haven't gone for the patent. Right? So at that moment, if you directly go for production marketing, then also, so all these activities breaks the novelty of your invention. So stay away from any of these things. Go and file the first patent application and then go and explore any of these things. Right? So look, friends. So this slide represents the advantages and disadvantages between research paper and patent. We are giving more importance for the research paper than a patent filing. So what would be the pro and cons? So if that is the scenario, look, that is a scenario, you have developed something and there is a two-way, either go for research paper publication or go for patent filing. What would be the scenario, pros and cons? If you go for research paper publication, first, research paper will give you no ownership. No ownership. whereas patent gives you the ownership. Instead, if we, in fact, when you go for research paper publication, at the filing of submission of your research paper, the publishers are taking away your copyright as well. You are signing that I am also giving the full copyright ownership to the publisher. Right? So the research paper at the same time not giving you any ownership and at the same time also taking up your copyright ownership to the publisher. Whereas in case of patent, ownership will always remains with you. So for research paper publication, there is a no novelty must criteria. So on the same day, अगर आपने कुछ चीज बनाई, आपने एक रिसर्च जर्नल में पब्लिश किया and at the same time वही concept अगर आप दूसरी जर्नल में सबमिट करोगे, they will accept. Very few reputed journal says no. Whereas in case of patent, novelty is the must, and this makes the patent very unique. अगर repetitive चीज अगर आप patent के लिए फाइल करोगे, that patent won't be granted. And importantly, look, if you have filed the first research paper, and based on that research paper, if your friend, your fellow colleague or other country is making a huge business, 100 crore industry or 1,000 crore industry, you cannot stop them. Because research paper doesn't gives you any ownership. Whereas if you have protected that invention by a means of patent, you can take a legal actions against them because you are the owner and you can stop them. So evolute based on this criteria, evolute your invention. Either to you should go first for the research paper publication or go for patent filing. So with this, I would conclude my presentation over here. Right, we will take a question. Right. Look,
thank you, sir. Actually, lot of queries have been there in the chat box.
Just 1 minute. So friends, so this is a knowledge pie, right? Here, this is a yellow color, red color, green color. This is the knowledge, what we actually possesses. Our knowledge compared to the universal knowledge is very less, but we are thinking that we are the master of our field. Beyond that, we know that there is a civil department is there, medical science is there, but we doesn't know. This is the red zone. And beyond this red and green zone, there is a very vast area of yellow zone which exists, but we doesn't know that something like this is present. So do not think that you are master in the field, you knows everything. Try to keep on learning new things, explore the new horizons and apply those learning into your day-to-day life. And when these two learnings will come, the innovation emerges. And what is the fundamental of design thinking is it? Applying the learning of another field into one particular area. So with this, I would say that you never know how close you are. Do not give up on your dreams or your attempts. Right? Do not stop failure to keep on trying. Just give on trying. One or the other day, you will go and explore the fortune. So this is end from my side.
Fantastic,
right?
sir. What a fantastic slide to stop here. Sir, I could say that chat box has missed from inside. So if I can request the participant to unmute and come in here, there were some queries related to what can be patented, what cannot be. There are such queries there. Please be specific, be brief, because we have to go for the feedback session as well. Please go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah, please.
Yes.
Can we patent a recipe of food recipe?
Okay. Food recipe as such cannot be patented.
Yeah.
Right? But if you are developing a technology-based food processing, right?
Okay.
A new kind of autoclaving or a new kind of food processing, which improves the product quality.
Okay.
You can say a nutritional enhanced nutritional or a better food taste preservation or food stability is increased. If those are the criterias, that can be patented. Look, what patent protects? Patent protects the technical aspect of the innovation.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Technical aspect.
So
Okay.
actually, there is one counter coming. Then why the Tirupati Laddu has got a patent? But they are getting confused. It's a GI tag. It is not patent.
So, yes, it's a
So
geographical
yeah,
indication.
it's a GI tag which has been provided. It is not, the recipe has not been patented, something like that. So if you want to add to that, you please go ahead, sir. Because they had a doubt. The moment you said you cannot do a patent of that, then why this has happened? What do you mean by, sir? If I say I had a government has said,
Geographical, as I said earlier, Manoj sir, geographical indication. Look at the
yes,
first, try to understand the examples. Odisha and West Bengal, Rasgulla, Basmati rice, Darjeeling tea, Ratlami sev, Nagpur orange, Tirupati laddu. So first is the location. So this location has a special geographical condition, a special weather, special atmosphere, and because of that weather, that product has come up with a special characteristic, uniqueness, and that makes that product very unique compared to the similar product from the other area of the world or the country.
great, sir, great. And I think you have just updated me last time also that it has only be taken by the government only. It cannot be taken by an individual.
Association, let me
Yeah,
correct.
yeah.
Geographical indication cannot be owned by one individual person. Geographical indication, the applicant should be a group of person or a association, a trader association, seller association.
Great,
Sir,
sir.
can softwares be patented? Software coding?
As per Indian Patent Act, any computer program which is just a computer program, that cannot be patented. Which is just a computer program, whether that is a software, that is a website, or e-marketplace, a mobile application, or a game, or any software. They are not patentable in India, but at the same time, if you are coming up with a new algorithm, new computer program, so Western countries like the USA and Europe, they have a relaxed norm and they are permitting it.
Great answer, sir. Great answer. So I would request all other participants who might have missed some of the attendance. There are a lot of queries coming. Just after the feedback session, I will be here and I will be sharing the link for previous session. So please be patient with us on that.
Sir, can
Do
you
you
tell
have any
something
special?
about
Yeah,
the
yes.
cost part?
Please go ahead, sir. Please go ahead.
The
So first
cost,
of all, sir, first of all, we are talking queries related to this session. Then we talk about what we are going to go for this pilot session. So if anything specific related to this particular session, you are most welcome to share it.
Sir, I have a query. In
Yeah, please go ahead.
MSME,
Go ahead.
MSME products, government have some kind of patent guideline for making.
Yeah, look,
The company, new company has to make effort for doing that.
I think what you want to ask, what I understood is support for getting patent from MSME department or like that. Right?
Some startup company, he goes to MSME, he fills up the criteria of MSME and starts gets funds and all, and he starts his company. So government makes some effort for helping him making a patent, or he has to make his effort for filing a patent.
Okay, Mr.
It is the interest of the new startup company for making it, or
So we could not see you, Amit ji. Are you facing any internet issue, sir? May I request all other participants to please keep yourself in mute mode? lot of background voices are coming in. Yeah, Amit we could.
I'm
Yeah, please,
audible,
sir.
visible?
Yeah, now it's fine, sir. Now
Okay.
it's fine.
So, Mr. Sahu and to all the participants, our present government is very proactive and they understand the importance of IP very well. If we want to make in India, Atmanirbhar Bharat, vocal for local, startup India, digital India, all these initiatives, they are not an independent initiative. They are all interlinked. They are all interlinked. And this at the same time, look, the present government has identified and understood the IP importance in such a way that in the recent, with respect to MSME and startup, just before 2 months, government has reduced the fee category. Earlier days, we have three applicant, the three payment category. By individual person, say for example, 100 rupees. A small entity, the applicant fee would be 250, 2.5 times higher. And a legal entity, college and the company, larger company, the fee is 5 times higher, 500 rupees. So for getting patent, individual person, the government fee is 8,000 rupees. Just before 2 months, there was a scenario, if SME want to apply, the fee is 2.5 times higher, means they are required to pay 20,000 rupees. And if for the same patent, college wants to apply, they are required to pay 5 times higher, 40,000 rupees. And this is what the government fee. Professional fee would be all different scenario. Just before 2 months, government has made a change to promote the innovation by a small entity and the startup. For the 3 applicant category, government has now made just 2 applicant category. All the individual persons, startup and small entity, which includes MSME industries as well, they are all under one group. So which earlier they are supposed to pay 20,000 rupees, now they are able to apply within a 8,000 rupees only. And now to promote the startup, to promote the innovation by startup, the government has also given the expedited examination route. Before 2014, there was a scenario that if you apply a patent for today, you have to wait for 7 to 8 years for getting patent granted. After 2016, government has made a change and introduced this expedited examination route, whereby nowadays, if you apply today and go for expedited route, your patent would be granted in a lesser than 1 year. We just recently got one patent granted for pakodi making machine in a lesser than 10 months. Right?
Great, sir.
Expedited
Great, sir.
route.
Great, sir.
Right? And
Fantastic,
who can enjoy this expedited route? So just in 2016, government has started this initiative with a startup. Whoever are the DIBP approved startup, they can select this route and get that patent granted in less than 1 year.
Sir, I have a query, sir. Amitji. I have a query.
Thank you,
Yes,
sir.
yes. Let me finish. And just recently, government has further relaxed this route. And now, if individual person, 3%, 5%, if they are applying for the patent, and if one of the applicant is a woman candidate, right? Innovation promotion by the woman candidate. So government has also relaxed this route. And if one of the applicant is a woman candidate, they can also select expedited route and get that patent granted within 1 year.
Great,
Sir,
sir.
I have
Great
a query,
information.
sir. I have a
Great
query. I have a query.
Actually, sir, this has been transformed very gradually and good. Yes,
Yeah, Sahuji, thank you so much. We had one
Yes,
more
sir.
query coming. Just hold
Sir,
on.
I have a query, sir. I have a query.
Yeah.
Sir, I have registered an MSME unit, which is nothing but the Udyogadar. Example, I am saying. Nowadays, the Udyogadar is being called as a Udyam registration. Am I right, sir?
True, very true.
So now the Udyam registration, if I register a firm, am I eligible to take IP for my product because my organization is a product-based organization?
Yes, sir. If you want to apply, right? Look,
Sir.
applicant could be your name, like Amit Patel, or
Yes,
your
sir, of
name,
course.
Sir
Yes, sir, of
Rajesh,
course.
Rajesh Kar, right? But if you are making applicant your company's name, like a XYZ company, private limited company, and if that company has a Udyog Aadhaar, you can apply under a small MSME category with a Udyog Aadhaar itself,
Okay,
right?
but the
And
PAN number, whatever the PAN number is being considered, it is the PAN number as the individual, right?
yes. Hmm.
Okay, okay, okay,
Right?
sir.
So with that Udyam Aadhaar registration certificate, you can apply as a small entity.
Okay, okay. Sir, shall it be considered as a MSME unit?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, okay, sir. Thank you, thank you.
Great, sir. Great, Amitji. Thank you so
So,
much.
sir,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
applying for patent, look, for applying for patent, our patent act doesn't says any limitations like applicant should be minimum 14-year age or minimum graduate. We doesn't have any such limitation.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes. Because,
a kid of just 6 year or 7 year old, if he is creating something, he is also eligible to apply for patent.
that means
Also,
it is a direct representation of the innovation, right?
yes. And
Okay.
for applying for a patent as well, look, applying for a patent as well, you doesn't require to submit your Aadhaar card as well.
Okay.
अगर आपने आपका एड्रेस मोबाइल नंबर ईमेल आईडी और एड्रेस जो दिया दैट इज गुड इनफ यू डजंट रिक्वायर टू सपोर्ट एनी सपोर्टिव डॉक्यूमेंट फॉर दैट
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you.
I think, Amarji, we are running short of time. Why just one query, lot of people are requesting to share this PPT just to confirm in
Yes.
front of you that I think Amit ji is kind enough to agree to share his PPT with all of us. So you will going to get it through me in an hour or something. And I think requested Amit again, whenever I go through your session, it's such a comprehensive session. We know we need to accelerate it. We need to accelerate somehow because of
Sir,
time
I must
constraints.
say thanks to Amit ji.
Yeah, yeah, great. We see this is my third session with him. He always surprises me with this. The way he comprehensively expresses himself, it is I cannot compare with anything. The kind of knowledge you share with us, and you just generate a lot of energy in all of us. Just will go for a patent and all. And I am pretty sure that after this session, many of your faculty members are thinking of working with their group in such a manner that will lead to patent and all. So once again, Amiji, thank you so much and kind enough to grace your valuable time with all of us. It's always pleasure to have you. And I'm sure this association will continue after this as well. So I would only say we will keep on bothering you and friends. I will be sharing his contact detail in this email also, so that whenever you require his what we can suggestion, assistant in any manner at your institution, he will be kind enough to grace his time as well. So with this,
Thank you.
Amit, thank you so much for sparing your time. It's a wonderful to have you here. And sir, if you wish, you can leave. Now we'll be taking a 15-minute feedback session. It will be pertaining to whole 5-day FDP, and I will request you can stop sharing, sir. I will be
Okay.
interacting with the friends.
Yes,
And
yes.
if you wish,
So
you can.
thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Manoj.
Thank you. And I
And,
will request all the participants to just clap virtually for Amit ji. We have this option. Clap virtually for Amit ji. I think lots of claps are coming in
thank
here.
you.
So you can see the clapping, sir. It's great to have you here, sir. Thank you.
Yes, yes, yes. It is my pleasure, right? It is my pleasure to be with all the learned faculty member from across India. I'm also very fortunate to be with all of you, and really thankful to CV Raman Institute and Manoj Kumarji for inviting me over here. Right, because of time limit, if I could not answer to any of questions, kind apology from my side. If you have any queries, you can always write email to me or give me a call. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Amit ji.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Amit ji, for sparing your time. Thank you. So
Thank
with this, now we'll be starting our feedback session here. I will request all my friends to take your turn and come in here. Share your whole experience of this 5 days. We, myself, School of Design Thinking experts have taken a lot of effort in making the flow of this FDP and all. And we would love to hear from your side. Anybody, I would request also keep your video on so that we can also see you and we can hear from you. I think Rama Krishna Ramna ji has joined us. So great to have you here again, sir. So please keep your videos on. Just feel free to come in. Who wants to come in first, sir? Please let me know. Who wants to come in first, sir? Please go ahead.
Sir, myself start, sir. May I start?
Yeah, please. Yeah, Alok, it's always wonderful from you, sir. Please go ahead.
Thank you, particularly Dr. Manoj, for organizing such a wonderful event. As I have already told that I was thought that it is a mix of engineering, more engineering, less management, but it was a combination best blended to my imagine. A lot of things I learned. Even this last session is a lot of enthusiasm by the audiences, by the people, and equally well taken by Mr. Patel. And what the leverage you have as far as this examination is concerned, the attendance is concerned, it is marvelous, sir. I am really very much thankful, and I also render respect to all your team as well as you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Alok, for this kind words, sir. These words always inspire us and encourage us to do well, sir. Now, I think it's a team effort. It's always been a team effort. And I think Ramna ji, if you want to add in, you feel free to come in.
A workshop is good as long as the participants are interactive, cooperative, and real. So, as a participant, we also had the trainer had an excellent opportunity, and we contributed 50% by chipping with our content. But the participants, their encouragement, their excitement, their eagerness to raise the hand, ask doubt, that also gives us a great experience. So we also had a tremendous learning from you all. So thank you everyone, and of course, needless to mention, Dr. Manoj, you are pivotal in managing entire operations.
Mr. Patel, I will be having lots of questions, and I will definitely keep in touch.
Yeah, definitely. No issue, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Now, who wants to? Yeah.
Electric and electric sessions, all the sessions.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Now, who wants to come in, ma'am? Sunita, ma'am. Ma'am, please go ahead.
Yes, a very good evening to all the delegates and especially to all the speakers and Dr. Manoj. Really, I am very thankful. Just like that, with a fluke, I have entered into the design thinking. Since I was a week free in this particular week, I thought, let me learn something new. So really, I have learned a lot. I can say that. One thing I understood, which I want to quote is, if you are passionate about achieving something, do not make it as a mere pastime, but work on it. So this is what I took the concept from all the sessions, whatever I have attended, to achieve the goals. Thank you very much. Definitely I'll be attending such sessions whenever you organize. Please do inform us, mail us, Dr. Manoj. Thank you very much. And I wish all the participants a very good and success as per the dreams, whatever we made. So make them to come true. So this is for everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Sindra ma'am, for this kind words. Thank you so much. I think you have to rush. I think you told me that you have to still wait for us for 10 minutes. So nice of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. And the link of the test will come to your mail. Need not to bother for that. And it will be open till 12 midnight. No issues. Great. Now, who wants to come in again? Who will be the next person? Yes, sir. Sir, please go ahead. I think, sir, you and named as admin. But I think you are AK Suryavanshi?
Yeah, myself is AR Suryavanshi from Pune.
Great, sir. Great to have you here.
I would like to share my experience. It was a really great experience, learning experience. Fantastic coordination from Dr. Manoj sir, and all these speakers excellent, really excellent. I have attended a couple of FDPs, but these particular speakers and their contents and delivery, everything was fantastic. So thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for these kind words. So I can tell you all these words matter a lot. Come next. Feel free to please come in. Please raise your hand. Yeah, ma'am, please come. I think Kedara ma'am was announced to come in. Ma'am, please. Then we'll go to the next.
Thank you, sir.
Please.
Thanks for the opportunity. First of all, I'm very glad that I have participated in this session. Even before I have become a faculty, I started to teach classes in Padmavati University and trying to crack my UGC net as well. So even before that, ma'am told me that why don't you participate when you are so passionate about teaching. So that's how my journey of taking FDP started. So this is my third FDP which I was taking, but I was already writing research papers as well. So I was curious to know how this visualization works. Being from the management background, I had basic idea of what the outcome would be, but I still wanted to dig deep into it. And now I feel like really good thing that I have taken this, because I can put all these efforts into writing papers, which I can actually, my way of presenting to the students, the PowerPoint presentations have drastically changed, which I can see it myself. So these are something that which I have not expected, but still this is the outcome which I am seeing myself in past 5 days itself. So I can improve more on it, and looking forward for more such events to be taken care of. So, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for these kind words. I think now we'll go to Dr. Sarita. In between. Dr. Sarita, ma'am, if you can switch on your video and come in, ma'am. And in the meantime, Kedara, ma'am, I know you were very interactive in these 5 days. It's wonderful to have you here as a participant. What Ramnaji was saying, it is 50-50. 50% what we can do, rest 50% comes from your side. Thank you so much for being such an interactive participant. Now, ma'am, please over to you. Please go ahead.
Very good evening, Dr. Manoj sir, and all the faculty members of School of Design Thinking. And a few months back only I heard about the design thinking, and I was really very curious to know about what exactly the design thinking is and how it works and how much importance it is in our daily routine as well as whatever we are doing. And this is really a great platform, sir, you have provided us to understand and how much it gives us the importance. And really from the last 2 days, I am telling in my home that my life is going to change after this FDP. So I really thankful to you, sir, to giving me and the whole nation to this platform and to give a new dimension of thinking, like how to think, how to take the problems, how to solve it. And really, it is really going to beneficial for us. Thank you so very much, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Sarita is rightly articulated. But I could see when I first attended this design thinking workshop at AT12 directly, I was actually giving the same feedback. I could hear myself well. Because the moment you first get introduced to this concept, the first thing comes that your life is going to change. So it's good to hear that thing from your side.
I am going to keep on calling you and taking a lot of help from you to explore this more and providing this culture in our campus as well, sir.
True, ma'am. Anytime you can call us. And I can tell you one thing, I am pretty sure all of us are going to become an... Thank you. And with this, who wants to come? Please feel free to come in.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hello, sir.
Yeah,
Sir, myself. Sir, myself, Tilakam. Sir,
yeah, ma'am. I think ma'am wants to come in. Ma'am wants to come in first. Yeah, ma'am, please go ahead. Dr. Sunari wants to come in.
Sir, I feel I thought it presentation only like that I thought, but it is a kind of.
Ma'am, we are facing some problem in your audio. Can you check it and we will wait for you. In the meantime, we'll take some another person. We'll surely take you. Just check your audio. In the meantime, we'll take our another guest. Anybody who wishes to come in the meantime, ma'am will check her audio.
Yes, sir. Myself, Dr. Sonali Pradhan.
Yeah, ma'am. Please go ahead. Go ahead. Dr. Sonali, please.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir, and all. Actually, really is very informative, and actually, I don't know about this personal tool and all. And even if with tight schedule, I managed to attend always in our college. I'm a faculty in C.V. Raman Global University. Actually, very nice sessions and very good guides also. Very nice, sir. Thank you all. Thank you very much. And in future, we also want more this type of FDP, and we will try to attend, sir. Thank you all.
Surely. Thank you so much, Dr. Sonali, to give such an appreciative word. And we are colleagues here in this campus. We will definitely be in contact, ma'am. There is no doubt on that. Thank you so much. Yeah, who wants to come in next? Thank you.
Mahadev Kati, sir.
Mahadev Patil ji, please feel free to come in. Can you please keep your video on? That will be so nice.
Yeah, okay, sir. 1 minute. Yeah.
Hello.
Ramakrishna ji, Ramnath ji, you feel free to come in anytime. Yeah, please. We want to hear from Mahadev ji. Please.
Yeah, really, it's a wonderful training. Really, I feel very nice. I relieved my all stress in this. Taken that session. I am very much thankful to the whole team, and I am wishing you to conduct much more programs in future. Thank you.
We will surely do that, sir. We will surely do that, Mahadev ji.
What's
We will surely do that. Your feedback has been well taken. Thank you. Thank you for this appreciative word. Anybody else who wants to come in next? Please feel free.
Yeah, hello, sir. Bharat.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Please
Uh,
feel free to come in, Bharat ji. Please come in.
Yeah, first of all, I would like to thank from my heart for you for conducting this wonderful workshop, sir. So I met such a wonderful people such as Ramkrishnan sir, yourself, Ramnath sir, Anbu sir, which is very inspiring to me. Actually, in our university also we are having design thinking 1 and 2, and it is very much useful for us also to implement this. And I am thinking we are the team thinking to meet you, sir, regarding this, so that we will also develop some new concepts and thinking from the design students' perspective to come up with certain innovative ideas for the developing country. Thank you
Great,
so much.
great, sir. Great
Thank
to
you.
hear all these things, sir. Great to hear.
Hello.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Please come in.
This is Kamlesh More from ESS.
Yeah, please, Ayi.
So my name is Kamlesh More. I'm working as assistant professor for communication skills, and I was looking for this kind of concepts regarding the brainstorming, mind mapping, the persona, and everything. So I have already worked on this. I'm using some of the concepts actually, but whatever the gaps that they were there regarding understanding the persona, listening skills, and any other parameter, I really got some great insights. Though our schedule is very tight, we are under the admission process in Maharashtra, Pune, but still I tried my best to attend so many sessions, and the PPTs are really helpful that you have given us, and the YouTube platform that you have. Wow.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I think great.
And definitely I have sent
True.
you the request
Great to
on
hear all
LinkedIn
this.
also.
Great.
Definitely I'll be in touch with you guys. It was really great
Sure.
to connect with you people and attending this particular event.
Sure. There's no issue. We'll do that, sir. And this YouTube channel is for you people only. That will be there forever. Whenever you require to have a brush up done, you just switch on those videos and you can. Two more feedback, then we'll close the session. Who wants to come in here, sir?
Sir, I'm Tilakam, sir. Sir?
Yeah, ma'am. Please go ahead.
Sir,
Go ahead, ma'am.
this more interactive section we had more interactive section. I feel many times I have to be in queue to talk to you. I have to share my thoughts like that. So it's a really I thank you for your wonderful organization, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am, for this feedback. Wonderful.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Wonderful. Anybody else? One last feedback. Feel free. Yeah, ma'am. Please come. Not see your name. I just want to check. Yeah, ma'am. Please come in. Yes, Soni, ma'am. Please come in.
Yes, sir. So first of all, on behalf of all the participants, we would like to thank Dr. Manoj sir, Dr. Ramnath sir, Ramkrishna sir. Your coordination is unbelievable, sir. We should learn a lot from you in organizing this 5-day workshop. It was truly a learning experience, sir. I just registered for, as per norms of our university, we need to register for a FDP. But first day when I listened, okay, it was good. The second day, third day, it was on a flow. We never knew that the 5 days has happened so fast. So thank you so much for all the team in taking all these efforts and organizing this workshop very well, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Soni, ma'am. I think all the credit goes to design thinking, I was on him that flow should not break. The only one thing that I was, because I had experience of attending a lot of faculty development program where in bits and pieces things are coming in, and we could not be able to correlate that. The first fundamental requirement, the 1000 gram requirement from my side was the flow of FDP, which Dr. Ramakrishnan and Ramnaji has taken well. We had a lot of iteration before reaching it to this final flow. And all kudos goes to them. Fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you.
Does somebody else wants to come in?
Sir, good
Or
afternoon.
shall we form? Yeah, please, sir.
I am Sanjay Jathar from Medicare University, Indore.
Sanjay ji, so nice to have you. Please go ahead.
Sir, actually, 15 to 20 days back, I was going through the website of Atal Academy and I was searching for some topic to attend the webinar on some mechanical engineering topic. And suddenly I was stuck up with this topic, design thinking. So it was quite new to me, and I had heard something about it once somewhere else. So my interest was to what is this design thinking was all about. So without giving any second thought, I got registered for this, and I can say that these 5 days were quite wonderful. These sessions were quite wonderful, and I got a lot of knowledge, a lot of new concepts were there, and I thank you, Dr. Manoj, for coordinating this event, this webinar, and all the speakers were quite excellent. Means I can say all the topics which were covered by these people were quite mind-blowing, I can say. So thank you very much.
Sanjay ji. Thank you, Sanjay ji, for this kind word. It's always great to hear from you. These feedback encourage us to do better. Yes, sir. Please come in.
May I come in, sir?
Yes, sir. I think Bimal Kumar ji wants to come in. Please come in.
First of all, good afternoon to all of you. First thing, I'll thank you, Dr. Manoj sir. It's a really privileged to be a part of this FDP program. My first thanks goes to Atal program, because I have already certified with the 2 Atal FDP certificate. But once I got the message from AICT that you can participate more too, so I was searching for another 2 to register. Then I got this idea of design thinking. I was completely unknown about this, what exactly design thinking will be. I was thinking it will be definitely through engineering related or engineering correlated topic will be there. But after going through, after listening the first session from Anbu sir, it was really excellent that what exactly design thinking, and it will be what it will be for next 4 days. It was really a privilege to hear from all the persons, all the delegates, all the faculties from the School of Design Thinking. I'm really privileged, sir, and my all thanks goes to Dr. Manoj sir for arranging this type of FPP and be a part of it. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Bimal ji, thank you so much for these kind words. All this to do well. I think it's already 4:25. Many people want to leave for their office, but I could see the chat box that flooded with your feedback. I'm going to read each one of it. Thank you once again, all dear participants. It is because of you we could make this great show. And also thank you, School of Design Thinking, to get associated with us. And Ramna ji, Dr. Ramkishan Ramani ji, Satya, and everybody. Thank you so much for making this a great success.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And just after this session, we will be going to have this that assessment is just a procedural thing. I'm sure all of you are going to enjoy that. Before that, just like Satyanarayan ji said, we should all just pat our back. We have done a great job for this whole work. Yeah, we should do that. This is what we should do. We should do this. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's great to have you here on board. Thank you so much, and have a nice day and a nice and bright future. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Manoj, and thanks to all.
Thank you. Thank you, all the participants. We will be in touch. We'll be in touch.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes, yes, yes. Thank you.
Thank you.